This morning, stay focused. How do I stay focused? How do I make my vision a reality by staying focused? The text to talk and the takeaway. The text is this: Joshua 1 and 9. Joshua 1 and 9. The context is that they have just crossed the Jordan. They're moving into the reality of the promise and the vision. Now, how do they do that? Notice what Joshua 1 and 9 says. Have I not commanded you, God talking to Joshua, be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. For the Lord thy God is with you wherever you go. Be strong, courageous. Don't be terrified. Don't get discouraged. I'm going to give you three things about this text that I think really, more than the text, it is the life story, not of Joshua I want to share with you, but of a homeless man that this text is reflected in his life. The story is told in 2017, true story. There was a homeless man living on the streets, found a $10 check, homeless, could have cashed it, but there was the phone number on the check back in that day. And he then took the check, called the owner of the check. The owner of the check happened to be a CEO of a big real estate company. The woman, African-American woman, so impressed with the man's integrity that she then bought an apartment, let him rent free in the apartment, sent him to real estate school. He became a tremendous agent, and then she put him on her board. Why do I share this story with you? This man, despite his situation, stayed focused. How does he do that? And how did he do that? And what lesson can we learn from his life and Joshua's life? The first thing, put it in the area, put it in your notes. The first thing that I see from that is this: distractions come in all forms and sizes to deter you from your destiny. Distractions come with all forms, with all sizes to deter you from your destiny. This homeless man, homeless, get that. No place to go, nowhere to eat, hungry. But despite all of that, those distractions did not prevent him from staying focused. What he knew, what God had in him, despite his situation. The second thing is this: develop a high tolerance. Grab this now. Develop a high tolerance for disappointment. Develop a high tolerance for disappointment. Life is going to be full of disappointments. Everything is not going to go your way every day. It isn't. And if you permit disappointments to take you out of the game, you will never get to where God is trying to take you. You have to stay focused. Therefore, developing a high tolerance for disappointment. What do we mean by high tolerance? Let me say this and I'll move to the third thing, is this. Just like right now we're dealing with the pandemic and we're dealing with COVID-19 and some people, many people are not taking the whole inoculation of it. They're not taking the shots. They're not taking it because they say, you know what, I don't want to do that. Well, I don't know where you are on that whole issue, but I just want to tell you, I got my card for one, and because it raises the tolerance in your system to fight things off. If you don't have a high tolerance for disappointment, disappointment will knock you out of the game. It will knock you out of the game. Here's the third thing that I want to share with you that I believe I see in this life of this homeless man as well as in Joshua's life is this: your biggest enemy is discouragement. Introduce it to determination. Your biggest enemy is discouragement. So let it now be introduced to your determination. Clearly I'm live. Clearly I'm live. Let me catch this. I can't believe this. How about that for live? Thank God. So let me get back to it. Your biggest enemy is discouragement. Introduce it to the determination in your life. Introduce it to the determination in your life. Now, whether you decide on, I'm going to take the vaccine and all of that about COVID, I just need you to see this as a bigger picture. As you get a high tolerance for disappointment, as you decide that distractions are going to come your way, as you decide that this one thing, I'm not going to let discouragement take me out. Let this be the takeaway this morning. Staying focused is what you do every day, no matter what. No matter what. You have to stay focused. For example, it's like the phone ringing right during this particular time I'm sharing the manna. You got to stay focused, no matter what. If you do, the vision that God has in your life will come to pass. Tomorrow I'll have the last of this whole week that we're dealing with vision. And I believe that if you grab a hold of these things, the vision that God has on your life will become a reality. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself.